Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Hadn't seen you guys in a few days. It's been a hell of a week. I'll tell you, a hell of a week. So I'm having my cocky tail tonight, and we're going to have some fun talking about some fun facts that you guys probably didn't know. There might be a couple things y'all knew, but I try to find the fucked up stuff that y'all might not know. Hi, Missy. Hi, Mandy. How are you guys doing? Why'd you block him? What'd he say? What'd he do? I didn't see it. Hi, Spirit Stalker. Hi, Sheriff Wife. Starting my podcast, so just making sure everybody knows that I'm on my I don't have my headphones on tonight, so I don't want somebody to come in and think I'm ignoring them. Hello, Sonia's over here now, and better than last week. Well, this has been a hell of a week. This week, I tell you, it has. It sure has. Hello, Bruno. How are you? It has. It's you know when everything happens all at once? That's pretty much the way it goes. Everything happens all at the same time. Uh and it just all hits you at once, and that's just basically this past week. And it sucks, but I'll get through it. I'll get through. So anyway, tonight we're going to have some fun facts, part 2. I hope I have enough. I tried to find some stuff, but I've been having shit come up where I haven't had time to work on this at all. So we'll just make fun of all this shit as we go. Get my pen out. My little fairy pen that I always use. So I didn't even get this podcast scheduled today until about 5:45. Like, I usually have this thing scheduled by like 3 p.m, and people have time to see it, and they see the video that it's coming on, and I didn't even have time. I didn't read. I mean, I just got the roots done. Yes, I got the roots done, but the style and the color's the same. And my new tattoo, have y'all not seen my new tattoo? This is my new one. You can't, it's kind of hard to see. But anyway, it's all the chakras. The chakras is the actual tree trunk. And that's your protection of evil. And then your roots. And then my tree of life. So, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty colorful. I love it. I get lots of compliments, but it's funny because people don't know what your body chakras are. I guess if you know me and Patty, people know what your chakras are because you're into the ghost hunting and you follow that shit. A lot of people don't know what your body chakras are. And so I've had people messaging me saying, "Are you sober now? Is that your sober coins?" And I'm like, "No, it's not sober coins." So I have people thinking that the chakras are sober coins. And I'm really not sure that they're that color or anything, but yeah, that's the biggest thing that they think I have on my arm is how many years clean I've been. And I wish I wasn't sober. I'm working on that. Anywho. Yes, still got my bracelet on. And you know what? I almost had to take it off because, okay, so this past weekend, I had to go out into the yard and I was cutting limbs and trees and I was cutting them higher. So, I'm tired of them hanging low. My body was covered with poison oak. And there was 2 nasty poison oaks you can see here left. One here and one here on my wrist, and my whole wrist was swollen up, and this was so tight. But Saturday, I had to come home at midnight and start with the Benadryl, and all Sunday, I was in bed just about for at least, I had to get up. I was up for about 3 hours on Sunday, but in bed most of the day on Benadryl, trying to get rid of this poison oak. It was miserable, miserable. So I almost had to cut that off, but I didn't because I stopped it with the Benadryl. So thank goodness. God, poison oak is the fucking worst. It's not recommended, but it's almost like you can't, it's a given when you have to go outside and do so much. Yes, the wasps. Yeah, my leg is it's bruised so bad. My leg. I don't know if y'all can't see that. Let me look at. I don't know if y'all can see it. My leg is so bruised all the way around and underneath from all the wasps. All the wasp stings. Isn't that crazy? This has been a hell of a fucking week and a half or whatever. It's horrible. It's horrible. Horrible. It's always something when you work outside as much as I work outside. So yeah, you ain't gonna find a wasp on my porch anymore ever again. I have 2 things of bug spray, and I check under all the tables and chairs now when I go outside. If I know I'm going to be out there, there's no wasp is safe around CC anymore. No more. So we're going to start with the fun facts today. Did you guys know that a snail has the longest naps? They can take a nap for up to 3 years. I can't stand wasps, bees, anything that flies, anything that jumps, anything with a lot of legs. I don't like spiders. I can't stand crabs. I can't stand scorpions. I can't stand insects. Period. Insects. I don't care what kind. Now, okay, I don't mind a butterfly. I still don't want it to land on me, but I don't mind a butterfly, and they can land next to me or whatever, and I'll say hello to it, and I'll tell it it's pretty. But I don't want it to land on me because butterflies still have a lot of legs, and a lot of legs creep me out, and I just don't like it. Yeah, I wish, you know what? I just wish I could take a fucking nap, period. I cannot nap here during the day. I've got so much to do. I can't even take 1 hour and relax during the day. It's absolutely ridiculous, the shit that I have going on at my house every day. It's always something. There's always something that needs to be done or carried or towed or filled up or drained or cleaned or put in the barn. Oh, got to go get that from the, nope, got to go get feed. I got to go get plywood. I've got to go do this. It's nonstop. Okay. So a snail, yes, can sleep up to 3 years. Now, did you guys know that all polar bears are left-handed? All polar bears are. Hi, Trauma. You can come in if you like. We're just doing fun facts part 2. So yeah, all polar bears are left-handed. I was not aware. I did not know that. Did you guys know that that means they are in their right mind? That's true. That's true. Oh God. I got a new ring too, right? Okay, so it's super cute and it's a little piggy and it wraps around your finger and then it's a little heart, right? So it's open so you can fit the size and, so on and so on, right? So I have it for this finger and it's not comfortable on any other finger. But my hair or clothes or whatever just constantly getting caught and hooked in there, and it keeps pulling the ring open. So I'm getting pissed. So, anywho, it's physically impossible for piggies to look up into the sky. But y'all know they have no neck. So they can't look up unless they lay down and they're looking up. Like, I don't know, but dogs can be right-handed or right pawed or left pawed. Like you'd have to see which one they use. Like I didn't know that. I read that earlier, but yeah, your dog can be left-handed or right-handed, and I didn't know that either. But yeah, you'd have to find out which one they choose to use the most. But I don't know. That's what all it says. It didn't explain why. It just said that all polar bears are left-handed. I knew that about piggies. I didn't know if y'all knew that about piggies, but as y'all can see, that pigs have no neck. Well, I mean, they can't really look up. They have like a little neck, but it's, it's jowls, so they can't really look up unless they lay down and they're looking up at the sky. Hydra aquatic creatures are the only living creatures that never die. I didn't look into what a Hydra aquatic creature is. Is that like what's a Hydra aquatic creature? Is that like cells or amoebas or shit like that? Like, I don't know. I didn't Google into that, so I don't really know what a Hydra aquatic creature is. So if anybody would like to look, they can tell me. Is seaweed a Hydra aquatic? Okay. If anybody can just Google Hydra aquatic creature. Seaweed could be, I guess. I'm assuming that it's a creature that's in water, like a. I don't fucking know. Anyway, it's part of the fun facts anyway. So until we learn what it is. Elephants are the only animal that cannot jump. And an elephant cannot jump. Maybe because they're too heavy. I don't know why they can't jump. I don't know. It doesn't never tell why. It just tells the fact, and it doesn't tell why they can't jump. Sometimes when I'm looking, it'll tell the reasoning of something, but anyway, flamingos bend their legs at their ankles, not the knee. In case y'all didn't know that about flamingos. You want what I'm drinking? I'm having Tito's and ginger ale with lime juice. It is quite tasty. Coca-Cola was originally green because of the fresh cocoa leaves. Now, it didn't tell me when or how it became its dark color, but yeah, that's all it said was Coca-Cola was originally green because of the fresh cocoa leaves. Oh, excuse me. And y'all have only heard part of my week. Y'all haven't even heard all of it. So I'm tired. And Wednesday and Thursday's my last 2 night shifts. And then the Monday I go back to day shift. So that's going to fucking suck. Again, already. shit. Okay, so roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin. Now, I have a question mark by this one. Like, I don't really. You think that's what they had in their mind when they invented a roller coaster? This will keep them thinking about sin. To distract Americans from sin. Like, excuse me, I'm going to have to Google maybe the first, I mean, where was roller coasters invented and when? Listen, Sonia, I don't want to. I know, me too, Mandy. Of course, we all do. We all do. Ice pops were invented by an 11-year-old boy by accident. Good for him. I want to invent something by accident. Hydra aquatic, inch-long freshwater creatures that resemble a floating tube with a grasping appendage at one end and a cluster of tentacles at the other. A floating tube with a grasping appendage at one end and a cluster of tentacles. So it's like a half of a squid. Freshwater that resemble a floating tube with a grasping appendage at one end and a cluster of, so it's like a long squid that grabs you. I don't know. Hey, Garza. I don't know. I'm having the visual of this fucking thing. Did it have a picture with it? I might have to look that up. That's kind of funny, though. Shit, excuse me. I'm so sorry for yawning, y'all. I know it's contagious. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins can. Or did y'all know that? I don't think sloths really like water, do they? No. I don't even know if sloths like water. That one piece of ice is in the way and it keeps me from, like if it moves, it's going to pour out all over you. That's what I got going on there. They don't. No, I didn't think so, but okay. I guess they've timed how long they can hold their water or hold their breath. I guess okay. So a jellyfish-like family. Yeah, okay. And they never die. It says they never die. So I don't know. Shit. Y'all, I'm going to bed after this. Fruit Loops all have the same flavor. Just because they're different colors, that means they're all the same flavor. In case y'all might have known that. I love a bowl of Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops and Fruity Pebbles. I love Fruity Pebbles. Makes me want to get some. I haven't had Fruity Pebbles in a while. I have Fruit Loops all the time, though, because, my piggies eat Cheerios, and I always get the different colored ones. So, moving on. Did you know that your dead skin cells are a main ingredient in your household dust? I do love Lucky Charms. I do love Lucky Charms. Blueberry what? I do love Fruity Pebbles. Apple Jacks. I like Captain Crunch. hmm I'm not sure if I've ever had anything. Is there blueberry cereal? I can't think of a blueberry cereal. Oh, blueberries. That's right. I totally forgot about that because they made those for Halloween, didn't they? That's right. Forgot. Anyway, your dead skin cells, because you exfoliate naturally, and that is a main ingredient in your household dust. Isn't that nice? So you're just walking around with your own skin floating in the air. And do you guys know what the smallest mammal in the world is? Can you guess? It is the smallest mammal is called the bumblebee bat. I don't know. I didn't look up a picture of it. It sounds cute as shit though, because I just think bats are cute anyway. An ant's not a mammal. An ant is an insect, I believe. This is the world's smallest mammal. Hey, V team. Well, thank you very much. Glad you could join. We're just doing some fun facts. Oh, I know. I never looked up the picture of it, but I bet that the bumblebee bat is the cutest little thing ever. And I don't even I'm curious at how big they get too, because a bumblebee, maybe it has the stripes on it. I don't know. I guess I need to have all this fucking information, don't I? Oh, rat terriers are so cute. What'd you name them? Girls, boys, girl and a boy. What'd you name them? Thelma Louise, Jack and Jill. Hi, Tam. I know we're going to have to look them up. I know I'm going to have to find out what a bumblebee bat looks like. I'm curious of what you named your rat terrier stuff. That's cute as shit. Okay, Dixie and Acer. There is only 2 parts of the human body that does not have blood vessels. Did you guys know that? One is your cornea, no blood vessels, and the other is your cartilage that has no blood vessels. I didn't know that. You might know that if you're a nurse or something, so props to you if you knew that. You're right. Well, your brain and your heart have blood vessels. Okay. German chocolate cake is not German. And it was invented in Texas in 1957. Hi, Lily. Did I know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? Ocean Boulevard where? There's 1,000 Ocean Boulevards. I used to live in Palm Beach County. There's an Ocean Boulevard down there. Which one? Not yours. Okay. So German chocolate cake is invented in Texas. It is not German at all. That's funny. Marla Gibbs. Y'all remember Marla Gibbs? She played the maid on The Jeffersons. The title made me think of an album called that. The title, I love German chocolate cake. Are you kidding me? Love it. I love anything cake. Anyway, y'all remember the maid on The Jeffersons? Remember? Okay, her name is Marla Gibbs. She was a flight attendant, and she kept that job as a flight attendant the whole time she worked on the show and for 2 years after the show ended. And then she finally retired. I had no idea, but she still worked as a flight attendant while she was on that show. I think that's hilarious. I would have never guessed that. And was on 227. Was she? I don't think I know what 227 is. What, didn't she make an appearance on what is it, Good Times or What's Happening? Or the heck was the name of that show? I think it's What's Happening. Isn't it? Wasn't there a show called What's Happening? I think she would. The guy with the big lips, the real tall, skinny guy with the big lips. Janet Jackson played on that show as the sister. Oh, see, I didn't know about 227. I don't know what that is. I think I watched that one. Or was it Good Times? Is it Good Times or was it What's Happening with Janet Jackson as the sister? JJ and Janet Jackson was the sister. Yes. Good Times. Okay. Yes. Good Times. All right. All right. In the Philippines, did you know there's 7,641 islands? And I've never been to one. Dynamite. Yes. Yes. Dynamite. I remember that. So yeah, 7,641 islands in the Philippines. I've never been to one and probably never will. Did you know there's enough gold inside the earth to cover the planet? We'll never find it all. I don't plan on going any of them. Who does life insurance ads? JJ does life insurance ads? Does he really? Does he really? I don't think I've seen one of those. No shit. I know. I need to start digging too. I know. We're never going to find all the gold that's buried under the ground. Apparently there's a shit ton. I don't know even where to begin looking. It takes a drop of water 90 days to travel the entire Mississippi River. So 3 months it takes one drop of water to go through the whole river. What's up, Bearded Vet? I'm on my podcast. Did y'all know that people once ate arsenic to improve their skin? I mean, did they not realize what arsenic was, or where there are people dying and they had to figure out why. Oh, this arsenic stuff is poison. We shouldn't eat that. Yeah, how fast does the Mississippi River flow? Like, I have no idea. I'm not sure how long it is. Why would it take 3 months to flow the entire river? I mean, does it go around and like run back into itself? Like, I'm not sure like where it all goes. And I'm going to assume it's in Mississippi. Well, back then though, they probably didn't realize that arsenic was poison until people started dying off. I mean, people was dying off and they're probably like, well, what the fuck's killing everybody? They sure look good though when they die, but what's the issue? Well, arsenic is bad. Oh, so inside of a peach, a cherry, anything with the big seeds in the middle, even apple seeds, they contain arsenic a little bit, but we don't eat those. But it is dangerous to humans if they eat those seeds. But those in anything with the seed, plums, pears, cherries, peaches. I was told the apple seeds. I can't think of them all, but any fruit with the big pit in the middle contains arsenic in there. So don't eat those seeds, would you? Don't chew them up and try to make your skin look good, okay? Did y'all know that Japan has one vending machine per every 40 people? That's a lot of vending machines because I think Japan is very highly populated, is it not? And it's any kind of vending machine. There's drinks, there's junk, I think they even have those car vending machines now there. That's a little strange to me. Let me just go get a car from a vending machine. Dude, I'll take a 2 Bravo. I'll take that one in blue. Go boop. Here's my $20,000. Count that out. Like, what the fuck? A vending machine for cars. Yeah, but they might not all be junk food. They could be just drinks. They could be gum. They actually have like yogurt vending machines over there from what I hear. That would be cool to get the little yogurts, I love yogurt. I think it's by Dannon. It's the fruit in the bottom yogurt. And those are yummy. Yeah, but that's a lot of damn vending machines. Did y'all know this? Lemons float, but limes sink. Did not know that. And the next time I get a lime, I'm going to test it in my drink. Well, see, I don't know. I never pay attention because I always have my glasses full of ice. So I never really paid attention. And I always push them down anyway. The Japan hasn't had trash cans in the country since the 90s. Well, where do they put their garbage? Like, they don't have dumpsters? Like, where do you put your fucking garbage? Like, hey, gang, I don't understand. How do you have a country that don't have trash cans? Like, does that mean inside the house or outside? What do you mean they eat it? Spirit stalker, they're not going to eat their own poo. What if they have to change a fucking diaper? They're not going to eat that. Okay. All right, Lily. See, you have to be a little more specific. So there's no trash cans in train stations since the 90s. Okay, so I wonder why it's just train stations. But thank God there's trash cans because, ew. I don't know. When they said when you said they eat it, that just kind of turned my stomach there because I'm thinking, oh God, they're eating all that stuff. No. You got me there, Spirit Stalker. You got me. Did you know that McDonald's once made bubble gum flavored broccoli? Apparently it wasn't a big seller, so they got rid of it. Bubble gum flavored broccoli. I don't think I'd like that at all. Not at all. I really just don't think I would like that at all. Mm-mm. No. I would never, Bubble gum flavored broccoli. I mean, I guess if you're a little kid and if it tastes like that when you first grew up on it, I mean, you wouldn't know any different, I guess. But I guess if you did the bubble gum flavor to make them eat their vegetables, I guess that wouldn't be a bad thing if it was to make if maybe the kids liked it. Since the 1995 Tokyo train station attack. So garbage cans, they picked garbage cans not to put anymore in there. What's up? Tap, 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 tap. I mean, they attacked a train station. I don't understand. Well, let's not put garbage cans here anymore since we were attacked. I don't, I guess, could they pick them up and throw them? Grape flavored what, Sonia, was your favorite? Grape flavored what? What are you eating that's grape flavored? Please don't say broccoli. Don't. Hi, Chrissy. Oh, toxic nerve gas. Okay, well, you're getting a little too technical. I have no fucking clue, but at least they have trash cans. I feel better that they have trash cans. Did y'all know that the very first oranges were not orange? They were actually green. I don't know when they started turning orange, but they were originally green. No, it does not. But congratulations on getting promoted. I didn't realize you got promoted. I haven't talked to you in a minute. Yeah, fruit facts. No, you're not allowed to get them. No. Everybody would make fun of you behind your back. Do you really want that? Do you really want people to make fun of you behind your back? I don't know. If I peeled it while it was green, I would think it was a lime. I guess they're still edible though, right? I mean, that'd be kind of cool though if you peeled it and it was green, but it tasted like an orange. That could be interesting. Just like Bree that was in here with me last time, over there where she's at in Oklahoma, she has cotton candy flavored grapes and I can't find them anywhere and I want to try them so bad. Patty will most likely get affected more than I will because I'm way more inland. I'm away from the edge. So I'm going to get some wind and rain, but it's going to weaken before it gets to me. Because it's going in over Tampa and just south of Tampa. And she's in Brooksville, which is just by Tampa. I'm way up here at the top of the state. So I'm going to get it as it's going across. You've had the cotton candy flavored grapes. I want to try them so bad. And I've looked everywhere here in Florida and they're not here. You better not get the taps, man. They turned orange after they sprayed pesticide. Oh. So the pesticides changed them to orange? Well, I kind of like them. And orange is an orange. And orange should be orange. And I wouldn't eat it any other way. Do you guys, there's one letter that does not appear in any U.S. state. Do y'all know what it is? I can hear everybody in my head like, okay, Alabama. Going through every state. What letter is not used? Yep, it is the letter Q. Yep, the letter Q. The letter Z is in Arizona. Yeah, just pray for all of Florida, V team. That's all you can do. Because if it is a Cat 3 when it hits landfall, then yeah, there could be some significant damage on the edge there. I hope Patty has gotten all of her, because she has a bunch of those shades out back. I hope she's got all that put up. Okay, so there is a half cow, half bison, and it's called a beefalo instead of a buffalo. It is a beefalo because it's half cow, half bison. I think that was pretty funny. So yes, that is called a beefalo. Scotland has 421 different words for snow. 2 examples. A feefle is a snow swirl, and a flinkdrinken is light snow. I wouldn't remember all those. That's ridiculous. I'd call it that cold ass white shit that you can ski on. Did y'all know that Samsung? I know it's a crazy way. So now, who wants? And why don't you just say it's a light snow instead of a flinkdrinken? Samsung tests phone durability with a butt-shaped robot. Like, I guess they put it in the pocket, like shaped like a butt, and they walk or run or sit down or fall or whatever. I think that's pretty funny, though. A butt-shaped robot. The Windy City, which is Chicago, the nickname has nothing to do with its weather. Windy City refers that its residents are windbags or full of hot air. Drop from 20 stories. Oh my goodness. I think that's going to break. I don't care how durable your phone is, but if you drop it from 20 stories up, I think that's going to break. You've had beefalo? I was thinking you guys wouldn't have even known that, but half cow, half bison is a beefalo. Is that very gamey? And I heard that I've had an elk burger, and it was no greasy at all. No greasy at all. It still tasted gamey to me. And I'm not a fan of overly gamey stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about, that gamey meat. Not if it's in the butt crack of the robot. That's true. That's true. If it's in the butt crack, I mean, if you have a big enough butt cushion, it might just provide cushion for that. That's cool. You've had beefalo. I had never knew that until I did this. So anyway, that's funny that the Windy City feels that their people are windbags or full of hot air, and that's why they are called the Windy City. Yeah, I don't like the gamey meat, and I don't know how to explain what that gamey taste like, the gaminess. If you've never had like a gamey meat, how do you explain, like very smoky maybe? I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I mean when I say it's a gamey meat. But yeah, it's too much. I can't, and it leaves that aftertaste. Like fish does that a lot. Oh, beefalo's not gamey. Okay. I haven't had a bison burger. I had an elk burger and it was good. Still a little bit gamey, but not too bad. Yes, it was very lean. I've heard. Huh. All right. Okay. Peanuts aren't technically nuts. A nut is only a nut if it's a hard-shelled dry fruit or seed with a separable rind or shell and interior kernel. So walnuts, cashews, and pistachios are all seeds, not nuts. Didn't know that either. So peanut, walnut, cashew, and pistachio are all seeds. They're not nuts. Now, me, on the other hand, I'm nuts, but the nuts are not nuts. They're seeds. My papers are ripping. Goodness gracious, they're ripping pretty good too. Shoot. Did y'all know turkeys can blush? Turkeys can blush. It doesn't say how they know. It says turkeys can blush. Okay, a shark is the only known fish that can blink with both eyes. And did you know that certain sharks, if you get them flipped upside down, they kind of go to sleep? What's the word? It's almost like they're in a coma. If you flip them upside down, there's something in their brain that shifts and makes them go unconscious, basically. Huh? Before or after slaughtered? Oh, I don't know. I don't talk about slaughtered stuff. Yeah. We used to cook our bison and other game meat in bear grease, which is the fat of the bear rendered into grease like bear grease. No. Bear grease. That turned me off right there. I don't want bear grease. I don't want to eat bear. I don't want to try the bear meat. I don't want to eat the fat of the bear. Oh, goodness gracious. No, no. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. Yeah, I knew that about the sharks. I don't know exactly which sharks it is. It said certain sharks. So I don't know if they can all do it or what. Yeah, it says that it's the which is the fat of the bear rendered into grease like lard. So I really don't want to know how they get bear grease. I don't want to know. I don't yeah. All right, so Bert and Ernie from the Sesame Street was named after Bert the cop and Ernie the taxi driver from It's a Wonderful Life. So if y'all have seen that movie, It's a Wonderful Life, that's who Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street were named after. I didn't know that either. I don't even want to taste it. No, no, no. I have to skip the bear stuff. No bear fat or bear grease, or I'll take y'all's word. Okay, so just like human babies, how they suck their thumbs, baby elephants suck their trunks. I think that's adorable. I didn't know if y'all knew that, but it's adorable. Just the visualization of them walking around like with their trunk. Isn't that cute? I think that's like the best thing ever. So there's only one place on earth with no mosquitoes. That is Iceland, and it's too cold for the mosquitoes to breed. So there's no mosquitoes in Iceland. Lucky them, because they're like the size of bats here. Maybe that bumblebee bat, however size that fucking thing is. I'm on podcast. Almost done with my drink. So did y'all know that a group of porcupines is called a prickle? How fitting is that? A prickle. Now, believe it or not, 7% of American adults believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. I don't know what the fuck this 7% is that they're talking about. But please, any of y'all believe that there's fucking brown milk or the chocolate milk come from brown cows? Trauma. It's fun facts part 2. 7% of American adults believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. Now, come on. You're special. I know you're special. Yes, 7% of adults, American adults, believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. It does not say what part of the 7% of American adults, but it just says 7% of American adults. Now, I don't know. We're going to move on. We're not going to be bad. Okay, so Dolly Parton once entered a Dolly Parton lookalike show, right? In a contest. She entered herself a Dolly Parton lookalike contest, and she lost. She lost to a drag queen dressed as her. Trauma. I don't want to know how they make whipped cream. I don't. But yeah, can you believe Dolly Parton entered her own fucking lookalike contest and lost to a drag queen dressed as her? That's fucking hilarious. And she tells this story to the day, is what it says, that she tells that story to this day. She thinks it's hilarious. And it wasn't until after the show, she actually showed them that she was really who she was, and they couldn't believe it. I think that's fucking hilarious. So, did you know that you are more likely to have a weird or scary dream when you sleep on your stomach? So, it creates different pressure on your body and your brain than sleeping on your sides. And when you're on your stomach, you feel like you can't move more than on your sides. Adele did that too. I didn't know that Adele did that too. But did Adele win or lose? Let me tell y'all. Now, I used to be a stomach sleeper. I used to sleep on my stomach every night. If I didn't feel good, I was on my belly. I loved sleeping on my stomach until I got these. I am unable to sleep on my stomach anymore. It's uncomfortable. So I kind of miss sleeping on my stomach. And the older I get, I always feel like I wish I could go down, like go back down a size. But I don't think they'll do that. But yeah, growing up, I always slept on my stomach. So in Virginia, hey now, brown cow. There's brown cows, but that's not where chocolate milk comes from, okay? So, oh, I didn't think about that because I sleep with a body pillow, the 5 foot long body pillow because I can't sleep without my body pillow because I'm a side sleeper. I am so uncomfortable on my back. So I sleep on my sides. I guess I could try that with a pillow under there. Oh, I have to try that. I didn't think about that. Thank you. So in Virginia, there's a park ranger that's been hit by lightning 7 times. Don't know why. Are they the person that's going to run out and like, hey, it's me again. Hit me. But yeah, apparently a park ranger in Virginia has been hit by lightning 7 times. It didn't say where or when or how or what. A firm one. I have a firm pillow. And I'm going to try that because I didn't think about putting one under my belly. Okay. So the world's most successful pirate was actually a female. It was a Chinese woman with the name of Qing Shi. Her husband became very ill, who was the captain of this ship or whatever. Anyway, her husband became ill and passed away on their voyage. So she took charge of the crew with over 1,800 ships and 80,000 men and got them all home safely. So she was considered the most successful pirate. How come you can't sleep on your stomach or you just don't like to? Like I used to love it. I slept so good on my stomach. And I didn't think about that as I was getting them, oh, I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. So, we're getting there. Neil Armstrong never said, that's one small step for man. He actually said, that's one step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Also, no astronaut has ever said, Houston, we have a problem in real life. I know, the darn boobs, right? Trauma, you sleep on your tummy or you side sleeper? Male goats pee on their own heads to become more attractive. That is a mating ritual done through summer and fall. Might need to put smaller pillows under armpits. I mean, it's almost sounded like I need those floaties. I need to put the floaties around me and lift me up off the boobs. Think of with lightning sticking the older gentleman 66 times, right? Yeah, I'm a side sleeper for the most part. I'm not real good at sleeping on my back. I've never been one to sleep on my back very good. No, I had a male goat and they pee right on their own face. Yuck. So I don't know if y'all knew this. Okay, so Queen Elizabeth was in the military and she was a trained mechanic, and she was a trained mechanic for her group during World War II. It's like a tongue twister. Males with big winkies can't sleep on. Well, normally, okay. So normally, if a male has a big winky, it's a grower. You know what I'm saying? Not a shower. Normally, a shower is as big as it's gonna get, and it just gets hard, and then they don't change. Some of them are just real small when they're not, and then when they're ready, it grows. So usually the ones with big ones, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's on how they tuck it, isn't it? It's where and how they tuck it or hide it, or some lay to the left, some lay to the right, some are straight up, some tuck it underneath. Like, I don't know how that fucking thing would be comfortable in there. Ooh, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would be a bit uncomfortable if that was happening. Yeah. Oh dear God. Oh gosh. 2/3 of humans sleep in the nude. So that could also hurt them, especially with what we were just talking about. If they were having that wet dream there on their stomach and they sleep in the nude, that's definitely going to be uncomfortable. Definitely. Mm, mm. Oh, well, some of them do like the pain. Ew. I'm not into that. The happiest prisoner on death row had an IQ of only 46. Joe Arity was sent to gas chamber and entered with a smile on his face. After his death, it was proven that he was innocent all along. See, that is horrible. The firefighters wish they could. Oh, dear Lord. Anyway, that part bothers me. I don't like it when I find out that after they're killed for something they didn't do and it's proven they were innocent the whole time. And they were, yeah, that's terrible. So you guys have seen where you see like the backwards question mark, right? The backwards question mark. If you guys see it in like a sentence or something like that, apparently when you see a backwards question mark or a backwards punctuation, that is them showing sarcasm. Yeah, me too. Me too. There's a lot of innocent people in prison. A lot that they've just never found. It's Spanish. Oh, it just said that if you see a backwards punctuation in typing, it's a show of sarcasm in what they're saying. I don't know if Spanish uses it either. I don't know. I can't read Spanish. Good night, Mandy. Love you too, girl. So I didn't know. I don't know how they type in Spanish to know if they use the backwards things. Because did you guys know that too? Spanish, you read it backwards. You're supposed to, there's things in Spanish that you have to read backwards to know what the hell they're saying. I don't know how to do that. I didn't take Spanish, and if I did, I probably would have failed it. So anyway, there is a Buddha statue. You know the Buddha statues, the fat guy that's sitting there. You know the fat Buddha statue is not Buddha himself. The real Buddha was quite skinny because of self-deprivation. So I did not know that. No, you don't. When you write a question in Spanish, they write, oh. Well, if you're typing in English and you use a backwards one, then that means sarcasm. That's all it said. I don't know why it just said that. I got all of these facts from Google, okay? So Shakira, y'all, everybody knows Shakira, the singer. Shakira was rejected from her elementary school choir. Her music teacher said that at that time, she sounded like a goat. I didn't say anything about the Spanish facts. I don't know. I dated a Spanish guy for 3 years. That don't mean I know how to talk it or understand what the fuck's being said. I know a few words on the roadside that they fucking know it's going to go to jail. That's it. Yeah, I've never rubbed a Buddha statue. So apparently the real Buddha was quite skinny. So I don't know, why would they come up with a big fat Buddha, big guy sitting there and say that's Buddha as a statue? Why would they say that? That don't make no sense. Yeah. They say apparently it's something with her vibrato. I don't know how you say it, but from what I read, something they said her vibrato, something about her vibrato, and she sounded like a goat. I bet that teacher feels like a dumbass now. So you guys know the surfers hang 10 move, right? Isn't it this one here, the hang 10 move? Okay. So do y'all know what that means and how it came about? Hang 10, surfers slang hang 10 means having all 10 toes over the board's edge when riding a wave. I didn't know that till today. Didn't know that that's what that meant. Are they supposed to? I did not know that their toes like grabbed over the edge. I thought their feet were more in the middle. Yeah, I agree with that, Sonia. I thought their feet were in the middle. I didn't realize their toes hung over. So also, there is a spacecraft graveyard in the South Pacific Ocean. It's known as Point Nemo. It's home to over 300 spacecraft, space debris, and that includes the Mir space station from Russia. God, my neighbor's dogs are going to town. So yeah, that's in the ocean. I don't know. Maybe they drop it out there on purpose to have all of it. I don't know. People can dive that. I don't know how deep it is or anything. There's a fictitious athlete Hall of Fame. This was formed in 2013, and some that are included is Happy Gilmore, Rocky Balboa, and Mr. Miyagi. A fictitious athlete Hall of Fame. I was not aware of this. No clue. Just a few more. Well, I think I have like 3 more. Okay, on statues. If you see a statue of a horse with a human on its back, a horse's legs and how he stands in a statue, the horse's legs will tell you how the statue figure, the one on his back, died. Did not know this either. So if both legs of the horse are in the air, they died in a battle. If one front leg is in the air, then they died from wounds of a battle. And if both legs are touching the ground and just standing there, then that means that they died of natural causes. Did not know that. I had no idea. And that's cool to know. That's kind of cool to know. My last one, on the Washington Cathedral, there is a gargoyle with Darth Vader's head on it. It was placed there in the 80s from a child's design a carving competition. And this is the kid that won. And it's been there ever since. That's all I've got. We've covered all of my facts. So that's all I got in fun facts. What if they move during rigor mortis? Let me tell you something. And if I go to a scene and they're in the middle of rigor mortis, okay, so I have been to a scene where they had rigor mortis, and then the ambulance people, the EMS people showed up, and then they had to move them. And I'm standing in the other room, mind you, outside of the door of where they're at, and they try to put their arms down, and you can hear all the bones breaking, and it just makes you the most fucking nauseous. The feet and the toes stickers back in the 70s and 80s. No. But if I'm on a scene and they have rigor mortis and they fucking move, I'm going to freak out because, they don't move during that. What are the feet and toes stickers from the 70s and 80s? The feet and toes. I don't know. Yeah, so that's all the fun facts I have. It was just about the right time. Trauma, maybe you can come on with me again soon. I will be, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday's my last 2 night shifts. We should be getting hit by the hurricane while I'll be working. And then next Monday, I'll be back on day shift again. Grand. So I'll definitely, hopefully we don't get much of the hurricane. But I should have my podcast. I'm off all weekend. So Friday and Saturday night, or Friday and Saturday nights, the only 2 nights I can do. Yeah, Friday. Thank you. It's completely healed now. Yep. The hang 10, but I thought the hang 10 was this. Isn't this the hang 10 sign? Right? I thought this was, and then they do this right here. Like they turn it like, hey, 10, dude. I don't know. I thought the hang 10 was that. So I would have never guessed that hang 10 really means you're 10 toes over the edge of the board during a wave. I thought your feet went in the middle. I learned a lot today. I learned a lot on these for the most part. But anyway, again, if you guys can ever come up with a title, send me a message. I'm always looking for podcast titles and ideas, and I love doing research and having fun with it. So again, if you guys come up with any good ideas, funny, serious, whatever it is, send me a message, and I'll do them. And you can even come on, since it was your idea, you can come on as a guest. Also, you guys, I put 2 new shirts. Hanging 10 is a trick only done on really long, heavy boards. Oh, okay. Well, I was told, because I was doing the fun facts today, and I was told that it meant that you have all 10 toes over the edge holding on when you're riding a wave. So I never proclaimed to be correct. I just go by what I find on Google, because, Google knows everything. So Friday night, I will be on again with a fresh cocktail. Trauma, if you're free Friday or Saturday, let me know. And I love all of you. Thank you so much for joining me as usual. And I will be on TikTok for a few more minutes. So if you want to hop over there, I'll see you there.